To add and set up an input box, open an existing campaign or create a new one. You can choose a model or create a campaign from scratch. Now click on Add New Item. Several input boxes can be used, such as text field, an email field, a zip code, a date and time field, or a numeric and phone field. So, click on Text field. You can indicate the exact question you want to ask and make it mandatory if you wish as well. You can select whether you want to use a standard text file, a few words, or a large text file, for more comfort in writing down the answer. In the advanced settings, you can find a tag field. If it's filled, it'll be useful for you later in your statistical analysis in order to consolidate various answers from different campaigns. Now, you can also put limitations on the use of characters, a minimal number of characters to avoid answers that are too short, and a maximal number to avoid answers that are too long. And lastly, you can add help text if you consider that the question calls for additional information on the type of answer expected. Here's a preview of the question we just set up. A message will appear when the character number limit is reached. The email field allows the respondent to only fill the answer field with an email address. The same tag and help fields are also available here. And this field is ideal to collect the emails from the participants in order to feed your CRM, thanks to post-feedback actions. Click now on the zip code field. This field only accepts numbers and has a specificity linked to its very nature, a restriction to some countries. It means that if the zip code is not in line with the zip code norms of the selected countries, the answer will not be taken into account. The date field allows, as it suggests, to get answers under a date format. A date system is activated by default and allows the participants to answer by selecting the desired date thanks to the calendar. The time field is similar to the date field, with the exception that it is dedicated to selecting a time slot. That is why this field has a time selector, which can be very practical. For instance, when you're asking your clients to select a time slot for a meeting. The respondent can easily select the exact time that suits him thanks to the upwards and downwards arrows. The numeric field only accepts numbers. You can use it, for instance, to ask participants to enter a quantity, a number of products that they have bought, a budget that they can allocate to their shopping budget, or a frequency, the average connection to your website, the frequency of their sports sessions, etc. A selector is available to increase or decrease the selected value in the answer field. Lastly, the phone field. You can go for an international format if you need so. There's also an option to reduce the number of countries that are available to choose from, which means limiting the number of country phone indicators. When entering his answer, the participant can choose his country of residence amongst the selected countries and enter his phone number. When you're checking the answer of the respondents, the phone indicators will then automatically be integrated to the phone numbers.